they've got it out for you. They do. They really do. They don't want you to know how this stuff works because they make too much money if you are in the don't know side of things. However, I'm on your team. Do you have a certified credit expert on your team? And you can email me at mrcreditradio.com if you want to access that. All right, Celtics took down the Heat again. J-Man, what the heck is going on with the Heat? You got Dwayne Wade held to 8? Huh? Really? I mean, is that possible in a 48-minute game? I mean, LeBron got on the board. Ray Allen throws up 35. Didn't look like he missed. And by the way, did you see Rondo dunk on Chris Bosh?
That's how Rondo does it. I mean, Boston so far has taken a stranglehold in the East 9 games into the season.
Yeah, I mean, the season just started. Don't get me wrong. Man, I think they play for the title like a year from now or like 8 months from now. But, whoa. Dude, Rondo dunked on Bosh. Bosh was a spectator on that play, and there's going to be a poster made of him looking up at Rondo, dunking and smacking him in the face with his waistline on the way in. I mean, that was just so sick. But it's funny to me because you look at the Heat and you go, they can't lose. There's no way. You got LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Bosh in the middle. He's not holding his own. I mean, that's why I'm going to point the finger right now at Bosh. I don't think he has started the season the way that he wanted to, the way that the Heat wanted him to, or anyone down at South Beach wanted him to. He's had a very slow start. He's not, they're not expecting him to score a lot, but he's not having an impact. He's just not having an impact on the game. I mean, you watch the SportsCenter highlights of that game. The only thing you see at Chris Bosh is him getting dunked on. There's no highlight shots. There's no highlight plays. There's no pass. There's no alley-oop. There's no nothing. There's no blocks. I mean, he's not making it happen. He's not making a difference. And I think that's the issue right now because ultimately if he's not going to be a difference maker down low, then that's going to make it easy for them to D-up and say, all right, we're going to take someone out of the game. Between LeBron and Dwayne, who's the one that we can take out of the game? You can't take LeBron out of the game. It's not possible. He's too good of a passer. Dwayne Wade, we can. And I think that's the formula for beating the Heat. And I think the Celtics have figured that out early on in the season, which means they're going to have to make an adjustment. As this season goes through, there's now a formula in place. There's tape. All the other teams are going to be watching these games. They're going to know what they need to do in order to take the Heat out. 5-4. Who would have thunk it?
Yeah, Miami's the one unproven commodity was Chris Bosh. You pointed to that. He was the one guy that was out in Toronto on a bad team, solid player. Now he moves over to Miami. We know Wade can get it done. We know LeBron can get it done. And just looking at the past games, Bosh is nowhere in the team leaders at any point in the season so far.
Right.
Not rebounds, not blocks. Where's Chris Bosh right now?
He's absentee, and here's the thing, it's a long season, so, I mean, it's not like
it is your destiny
to lose with Chris Bosh on your team, but he is where the fingers are getting pointed right now, or need to be. I mean, you could look at Dwayne and go, Dwayne got 8. Okay, that's a little weird, but it's not that easy for him if they're going to say, all right, well, we can't stop LeBron. Let's let LeBron, because you have to have a game plan if you're going to play the Heat. Let's let LeBron get his 35. Let's take him out of the team game and put him on a one-on-one situation. He's going to dominate you, but if you start doubling him and letting him dish the rock, he's still going to get 20, but he's going to get 10 assists too and probably 15 rebounds. He's going to have a triple-double like he did the other night. So I think the game plan is you got to go in and you got to say, all right, let's just be physical with Bosh. Let's keep him, under siege. Then let's isolate our defensive efforts on Dwayne Wade. Let LeBron do his thing, and that's the formula. Because you don't have that shooter. You got Mario Chalmers who's been sitting the bench. Just makes no sense. The Heat need someone to spot up, shoot. They need someone to be at the top of the key at all times behind the three-point line, so that when those double teams come on Dwayne, he can kick it to somebody. To shoot, a shooter. They need a Steve Kerr. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're missing on that team. They need someone that they can go to. There's a crutch there. They don't have it right now, and it's a mess. Turn the ball over way too much. They're disorganized. It's just an absolute mess. And I don't like Boston in general. I mean, I'm not a Patriots fan. I'm not a Celtics fan. But I'll tell you two things right now. I like the Celtics team. I have for years. I hate that I like them, but I do. They're just a good, well-rounded team. They got everything you want. Everything you want. And Rondo, in my opinion, is the best player in the NBA. I mean, that's just the bottom line. He's the best player. He's the one guy who's putting up big numbers all across the stat sheet. He's not a guy who you can go, well, let's go stop Rondo from getting rebounds. Good luck. Let's go stop Rondo from getting assists. You're not going to be able to do it. Let's go and let's try to shut Rondo down for scoring. Okay. He's going to get 10 points, but he's going to get 25 assists. So it's like he's that guy who has so many different places and different ways to beat you. And with all those really good players around him, Paul Pierce never misses. Ray Allen, when's the last time he missed a three? Like 81? I mean, he's got these guys around him who can shoot, guys who can go to the hoop. And then you got KG. I mean, what else do you want?
And Shaq. The Shaqtus.
Did we forget about the Shaqtus? What are they calling him now? Are they calling
the Shaq Rock?
The Shaq Rock.
The big Shaq Rock?
Really?
So they've got height. That's the one thing Miami does not have is skilled big men. I mean, outside of Bosh. There's no compliment.
It's not very. They don't have a very deep setup. It's a scary situation for the Heat right now. There's a lot of people who are concerned, and I'm not a big. We can't look at this too carefully right now, but it is definitely going to be interesting to see. All right, 9 games in, we're 5-4. Where are we going to be 18 games in? What happened over the next 9 games? They might go 8-1 or something like that and shut everybody up. They might totally figure it out. They got a lot of time to do so, but they need to get to figuring, and that's really the important deal there. Of course, the news, the really big news right now is Cam Newton with Auburn and what's going on there with the whole idea behind. It was his dad who was the one that said we need to have money in order for Cam to go to your school. And I heard Brent Musburger, who I think is kind of a doof.
I want the truth!
I'll shoot you straight. He said that he was shocked that Cam Newton's dad was wanting the dollar figure $100,000. He said he thought that was just crazy. But for 4 years, you're only talking about $25,000 a year. I mean, that is not for a full-time, 10-hour-a-day commitment. I mean, that's secretary pay. You know what I mean? It's not like that's a lot of money. If you think about how much time these athletes actually have to invest and how much money they actually bring in, there really wasn't a lot of money. But that wasn't my point. My point was, it was his dad. So now what? Are they going to take Musburger, who has a Heisman Trophy vote, said that he's not sure. He said if you'd asked him 2 weeks ago, he would have voted for Cam Newton, no problem. Now he says he's not sure. How ridiculous is it that they're going to judge this kid based on the actions of his dad, and they're going to totally disregard what he did on the field because of that? How absurd is that?
It's ludicrous. You gotta look at what he's done on the field and just go off that. Everything else is just hearsay. It's he said stuff, and we have no idea if he took money, if he didn't. I mean, this whole allegation is not even with Auburn. It's with Mississippi State, so it's not even a school that he actually went to. We don't even know if he took the money. Granted, the dad isn't really doing too much to put away those rumors.
He hasn't exactly denied it yet.
Yeah, by not. Yeah, exactly. Just coming out and shooting straight forward and just saying no, nothing happened. But you have to just look at it how he did on the field, and what does it matter anyways? They'll just take it away if they find out that if he took the money, just like Reggie Bush.
Which is also ridiculous.
Yeah.
Money, what money? Oh, that money. Well, here's the thing. When people go to school, first of all, the education is expensive. But not only that, you have a situation where you have the big banks. Remember, they're buying all the university information. Remember I was telling you about how they go in and they actually purchase the alumni and the student and the faculty info from the universities. The universities make millions of dollars selling this information to them. Why? Because they want to attack the people who are involved with the university. They want to attack them from a financial perspective of making them offers for loans, offers for credit cards with exorbitant interest rates. They do this to the students, and it works like a charm. And that's why the big banks and the credit card companies continue to do it. They attack you. Their whole plan is this. You go to school, amass a bunch of student loan debt that you can never discharge, you can never get rid of, you have to pay it back. But at the same time, while you're in a financial pickle, they're going to attack you by trying to give you all this credit because they ultimately want to make even more money off of your existence. That's their whole goal. If you got caught in one of these traps, it's not your fault. Listen, there's a lot of reasons why someone would be having financial hardship right now. It might be you, it might be a friend of yours, it might be a cousin, an uncle. If you know someone who's having financial hardship, remember, the number one thing they don't want you to know is how good Chapter 7 bankruptcy is for you. Remember, it only lasts 100 days. It's over in 100 days. That's it. Credit score goes higher almost every single time. Imagine if I told you you could delete all of your credit card debt, all of your unsecured personal loans, even bad car loans if you don't want them, bad car leases, collections, medical bills, all the things that might be giving you financial stress, but most importantly, the credit cards. If I told you you could delete them all, and all of those bills would all be gone, deleted forever in just 100 days, and you don't have to make any more payments, would you think what I was telling you was a lie? It's the law. It's your right to do this. It's called Chapter 7 bankruptcy for a reason. It's called bankruptcy protection. It's called bankruptcy relief. Get the financial gorilla off your back. Call William McDonald today with the McDonald Legal Group, the best bankruptcy attorney in Southern California. 858-437-0103 to get your free consultation. Just tell him Mr. Credit sent you. He's a good friend of mine, a fantastic person, and he will meet with you personally. This is not a mill. This is a smaller operation where McDonald, William McDonald himself, will meet with you, and you'll see how much he cares. He's a big consumer advocate, even bigger than me, and he cares about you and your family. He wants to help you make a good decision about what's best for you. 858-437-0103 to get your free consultation. 858-437-0103 if you want to be debt-free. When we come back, I'm going to tell you exactly what needs to happen with the Cam Newton situation. I'm also going to tell you what needs to happen with the Reggie Bush situation. When we come back on Mr. Credit, it's the lunch hour, ESPN 1700.
Just got home from Illinois, locked the front door, oh boy, got to sit down, take a rest.
You know, I've worked with plenty of different mortgage companies in San Diego, and while there are some who do a great job, there is only one that I can say is truly the best in the business. The Craig Sewing Lending Group provides an experience and expertise in real estate financing that is absolutely second to none. I've known Craig for a dozen years, and I know you would be satisfied working with him. Call 888-880-9500. That's 888-880-9500, or go to craigsewing.com if you're interested in buying real estate in Southern California. It's also worth considering the terms on your loan if you already own property. Rates are at levels that just absolutely boggle the mind right now, and chances are you could save some easy money here. Call Craig Sewing today, 888-880-9500, and tell him Mr. Credit sent you. That's 888-880-9500, or online at craigsewing.com.
Well, you bought her a car, you bought the house, you even bought her that rock. Oh, but now you'll call 1-800-DIVORCE, so she won't clean your clock.
Hey men, if you're facing a divorce, custody, or child support issue, don't go it alone. You need the professionals at 1-800-DIVORCE to help protect your rights.
This is Rick Jones of the law firm Goldberg & Jones. Selecting the right attorney for your divorce is one of the most important decisions a man can make. Even though your case may last only a few months, the impact lasts a lifetime. Our firm represents husbands and fathers in divorce, custody, and child support cases.
Call 1-800-DIVORCE. Get your phone questions answered at no charge. That's 1-800-DIVORCE, serving the entire greater San Diego area.
Call 1-800-DIVORCE.
Are your wages being garnished? Are you sick of seeing your paycheck be less than what you really earned? If you have any judgments that might be garnishing your wages and you would like to make it stop, filing for Chapter 7 bankruptcy relief could allow you to eliminate any judgments and all of your credit card debt. And more often than not, you'll have a much higher credit score afterward. Mr. Credit recommends you speak with William McDonald and the McDonald Legal Group. Call him right now at 858-437-0103. That's 858-437-0103. Times are tough. You need to start getting the paycheck you deserve. Call William right now for a free consultation at 858-437-0103. That's 858-437-0103.
This is Lisa with the McDonald Legal Group. We are a debt relief agency. We help people file for bankruptcy relief under the Bankruptcy Code.